Don't look mean. Don't look.
So you could introduce yourself, pass the mic down that way. Then when they done,
Yo.
You guys are live streaming.
You're lying.
when they done, I'll introduce myself, pass the mic.
So do we start, or do we just like let y'all say go? All right, be quiet, man. Like the mic loud. We hear y'all.
They can hear. Wait, can you hear all that echo in the background?
Can you hear me?
That's going on in the production. Everything you hear.
Y'all hear me?
Let me see.
Oh, this is the worst live I ever did, y'all.
Hello.
Yo.
Bop, bop, bop.
Do you hear that echo in the background? Everybody talking.
Do you hear the echo?
This boy look
Echo,
mean.
echo.
This nigga
Why you look so
staring.
mean?
No, not him. I'm talking
Dreadhead,
about
why
the
you
other
look so
one.
mean?
Not
Oh,
Everybody,
your shoes look dusty.
everybody has
you ugly as shit.
you when you're recording.
That man talking to you.
Except for the you have to keep your cool.
No,
you have to
Sheen.
keep your composure. This is part of paying attention.
Haha.
Roasting me, bro.
The mic down here.
Okay.
I'm recording, so
Guys,
I'm gonna hear Al
guys.
roasting later.
Okay, ready?
All right, guys. All right, and oh, sorry. I was gonna do the and action.
That's what it's about.
Okay.
Are you guys having fun though?
Yes.
Yes.
We're trying to get our anxiety down. I'm gonna be honest.
That's cool.
My anxiety is through the roof.
It's because it's hot here.
No,
It's real
It's
hot.
just mad people in here.
Yeah.
We good.
All right. Is everyone good? Everyone.
They just need to shut up.
Take this serious.
No offense, y'all.
All right.
Peace and love, everyone. Let's go.
Okay, welcome to the Center of Youth. I am your host, Clanaya. And would y'all like to say y'all names and talk about yourselves?
My name is Lily. I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I've done this a couple times.
My name's Kendra.
My name is Kevin.
My name is Kai Christopher. My friends call me Kai, KC, Darian, it's whatever.
Okay, and today's topic will be suicide awareness. Even though the last few weeks have been really tough, but we just wanted to share some love and show some respect to the ones we lost throughout these many, many years and many, many other years we don't even know about. So today, to start it off, I just wanted to talk about how suicide awareness is very important. You don't know what people go through on a day-to-day basis. So just try to be somebody's sunshine, not to sound a little corny or anything. But anybody else have anything to say to while I stop talking?
Should we just get into the topic of it?
We should get into the topic. You want to start it off?
I will start it off by saying I have a personal story. I'm not going to get too much into it, but from a young age, myself, I was struggling with suicidal thoughts. I used to do self-harm, all of that. It's really not worth it because this harming yourself, and if you kill yourself, you take yourself out. There's people that care about you. There's people that love you, and you have your whole life ahead of you. I have friends that have committed suicide. Recently, I think it was around November, either October or November, I had a friend commit suicide, and it hurt. It hurt a lot of people around us, and we never expected it. It just, boom, it popped up out of nowhere. I just really want to say that it is not worth it. You have a whole life ahead of you. Life is beautiful. It may be hard right now, but things are temporary. And you cannot control other people's actions. You can only control yours and pave your way throughout your life.
You're right, because as somebody who's tried multiple times and failed and grew up out of that, it gets better. Over time, when you're young, mostly you believe that pain and suffering is going to be forever. I promise you it's not. You're going to experience new things. You're going to see new people. You're going to understand on how to cope. Do you have anything to say, Kendra, about this part?
I want to touch more about what she said. Yes, if you commit suicide, you will hurt a lot of your family and friends who care about you. But not only would you be hurting them, those who wanted you to eventually end yourself then win. What's the point of doing this to yourself if the people who are harming you and trying to, make you kill yourself win? Then that means they won, they're going to laugh at your grave, and they're going to make fun of you. That's not worth it. Instead of taking your own life, prove them wrong. Whatever they say you can't do it in front of them. Make them feel like the stupid ones. Make them feel like they made a terrible snake messing with you. Simple.
You are right about that. That is one thing I could say. My bad, y'all. Another thing I could say about it, a coping mechanism or ways to help yourself not feel like that is to talk to somebody. Even though it might seem like people really don't care about you, somebody care, like parents, friends, and honestly, from the truth of hearts, find people that care about you. Like, don't sit around people that's not doing nothing with their life because they don't care. They just sitting around getting high and not doing nothing with their life. So please ask, talk. If not talk, write it out. Get a nice little journal, a nice little notebook, and just talk about your emotions. Talk about how you feel. Go to a school counselor. Even though you might not trust them, it's somebody to talk to. It's somebody, or a social worker, yeah. It's okay to ask for help. You're not weak. You're not a human for feeling this way. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be depressed. It is okay. You're young, you're human. You're gonna feel emotions. Just don't let that take over. Like he said, don't let other people win. Don't let other people feel like they got your life in their hands. This is your life. This is how you wanna control and act around the world.
And I would also like to say, use resources to your advantage. I would not recommend going to a mental hospital because as someone who has went to one, I went to Strong Hospital. I think I was on the 2nd floor. It's horrible. The things that you witness, it's horrible. It could even make your mental even worse than anything. I'm gonna be honest. I was crying the whole time I was there. The best place I'd say to go is Genesee Mental Health. You can get hooked up with counselors, stuff like that. Even go to the Center for Youth, other things in that nature. Just use your resources to your advantage if you're feeling this type of way. People are willing to help you. You just have to accept the help.
Accept the help, y'all. If y'all do not accept the help, y'all are gonna suffer and be sad forever. Talk to people, anybody. It could be an animal. It could be a teddy bear. Just get it out. The more that you hold it in, the more that you keep the sadness and the feelings in, you're gonna get worse. You're gonna spiral. You're gonna end up cutting yourself. As somebody that used to, it's very sad. It's very depressing. And it makes you feel disgusting. It makes you wanna kill yourself, honestly. As somebody that used to cut themselves, everybody, like, you see my arm or see my leg, they're like, are you okay? Are you okay? What happened? What happened? You need to talk about it. It's always something new. It's always somebody in your ear. It's always gonna be somebody that's gonna talk about you. That's one thing I could say for sure. You could be the most beautiful, the most talented, the most successful person. They're gonna talk about you. But why would you care? They don't pay your bills. They don't feed you. Just live the life that you always wanted to live. Yeah, anything else?
Yeah, I just want to touch up. I wanted to say I'm sorry you had to go through that, and I feel you on that part. Because, as growing up, I really didn't... I'm pretty sure you all heard of the term island moms, My mom's from Jamaica, so, her parenting skills are a bit extreme. So that really driven me down a dark path. And, as you know, I tried to, cut myself, throw myself off a bridge, drink bleach, whatever. I've tried literally everything. My mom answered, instead of, taking me to therapy as one parent would do, or, try to talk to her son, her first issue was to just throw me in a mental institution. As he was laughing, crackling all the way. Luckily, my therapist said no, but, yeah.
Hello, y'all. Back again, Lily.
Kind of relating to that, because I know for me, myself, hold on, there's people coming in. We need, hold on. All right. But, like I was saying, sorry, there was people coming in and out, but with me, myself, and I, just from my perspective only, me growing up, I had a lot of anger built in me. Like, I was grown up in a toxic, abusive household. Like, it was just a lot on me. It was very overbearing. I just grew up around a lot of violence, so I just turned to violence. One day, I snapped. I'm sorry. But one day, I snapped. I ended up fighting my brother. Boom. They called the cops on me. Straight to the mental institution. It's not good. It's not worth it. And they seen the cuts on me. They seen everything. Like, the way I was spiraling out of control. They was trying to keep me up in there. I'm just saying, it's really not worth it. Try to seek help. Try to use your resources, like I previously said.
There's a lot of resources. Just look some up. Like she said, Strong Hospital is one.
No,
There's,
do not go to Strong Hospital.
Well, oops. Genesee Mental Health. I said the wrong hospital. Don't go there. 0 reviews. Report. 0. I personally never been to a mental hospital personally, but I do know a lot of people who've been through mental hospitals and through quote unquote asylums. It's not okay. They are going to treat you the worst way possible. Certain ones I could say, but I never personally been through one. Do you want to speak on your experience, Kendra?
You might as
I
well.
don't remember the hospital.
Well, you don't have to remember where you was at.
Okay. Well, so I was going through a really tough time. I had ran away from home, and when I came home, my dad was just like, "Oh, you're crazy, and you need to go to the hospital." So he sent me to the psych ward, and I had to get searched. I had to go through the whole little thing, and then I was in there for about like 2-3 weeks, and it's not fun at all. It just drained me mentally and physically, and I didn't know who I could trust, and I didn't know who I could go to. And then finally, like the last time I ran away is when I finally got referred here, and then I started coming to the Center for Youth all the time, and I had gotten way better in my emotions and actually talking to people more.
Thank you, Kendra, for your sad experience. I'm sorry that you went through that. You should never had to. As a young person in this time of age, it's sad to say it's normal to be sad or be having those problems, but we're human. We're gonna suffer. We're gonna have pain. We're gonna have envy. It's a normal action. Just seek help. Get help. If you do not get help, you're gonna spiral, and you're gonna keep spiraling until you break, in which nobody wants you to break. Somebody out there loves you. Somebody cherishes who you are. Somebody appreciates the person you are. If anything, talk to yourself. Talk out loud. Talk to God. If anything, talk to the Lord.
Heavy on the talk to God.
Talk to the Lord. You don't even got to talk to nobody physically. Just talk to the air. Hand on the Bible. Praise Him. Like, you could give yourself advice. Even though, personally, I would talk to myself when I'm going through something. I would just tell myself it's going to be okay. I'm only 17. Life is going to get better. It's going to get worse. It's going to have its ups and downs. I'm not even 18 yet. So people that's under 18, your life had not even began yet. Your life just started, not even. You're probably 16, 17. Your life didn't even start for real. Just give it a chance. Give God a chance to show you His plan. Give God a chance to show you how life really is beautiful. You just got to let things go. Don't hold things over people's heads. Forgive and forget. It's okay to walk away from people. It's okay to let somebody know they hurt you, but don't always forgive them. Don't. Because if they will hurt you once, they'll keep doing it. So just do it for yourself. Don't do it for them. Do it to keep your peace of mind. Do it to keep your happiness. Surround yourself with people who loves you, who is going to want you to do better, who, what's that one word? Inspires you. Go ahead.
Inspires you.
You know what I meant. Inspire me. But just try. If you think that you can't try, then keep trying. Anything, Lily?
No, but I would like to ask, do you have anything to add on to that? No? All right. So, I don't really, we done talked about so much.
We did. Whatever. Ooh, I'm gonna say.
What else?
What else? What else I could say about suicide awareness? Ask. Like,
Why don't, you guys ask them questions?
these two?
Yeah, use your
Okay.
guests to ask questions, and go back and forth. Something, on topics. And think about topics that you guys deal with. I know that you guys, deal a lot with mental health and stuff like that, but a lot of kids, or a lot of youth, I don't want to say kids because I feel old because I'm 42, so when I say that, I mean like youth, like 20s, you know what I'm saying, and stuff, so I don't want to discredit y'all because you guys are youth. You're young adults. But talk about the problems that young adults have, like finding jobs, finding careers, like looking for people that'll have faith in y'all, and give you opportunities, think about that stuff. You know, talk about, it's okay to talk about how much time your parents spend either working or this or that, you know what I mean, to help. Things that you could, like, kind of express, whereas they would maybe possibly be a positive impact to the community.
My bad.
You know, like, if you guys, we were talking this morning, we were like, oh, well, we want to plant a fruit tree on every corner. So that when we're just walking around, instead of having to go to McDonald's or something, you know what I'm saying?
could just pick
we
a
could
fruit.
Just, like, boom, boom, and get, an apple or, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that was super cool.
That would be smart, yeah.
Right.
It would be.
And single mothers that are home raising their kids, they could plant a garden in the front yard that's community. People could come and they could help and give, vegetables to people and also provide for their family. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have all the resources that we need right here in the community, but we don't love each other enough to share. You know?
Fuck that tea.
So this is what we're bringing in this program, and this is like stuff that you guys can start actually speaking about now, because God has given y'all this program, meaning the Hip Hop Church of Christ. That's what that studio is down there. God gave y'all a church for the youth that isn't ran by adults, where you don't come in there and they just tell you sit down, shut up, don't touch this, don't touch that, and listen what we got to say, and have your parents put the money in the pocket. This is a real church. This is what they call congregation. It's a congregation of men and women that come together in like faith-mindedness, and that's for the positive of the future. You know, you guys are the future. We don't mess with them. You see, the adults ain't in here, right? I'll be on the camera. I don't care what they say. They know me. I'm a radical. I be out in the streets yelling at the police and everything. In front of my
Period. As he should.
Yell at the police. Don't yell at the police, y'all. Please do not yell at
Me
the police.
personally, I do not like police, guys.
As a brown skin, don't yell at the police, please.
Listen, no, what I'm saying is this.
Even as a white person, I don't like police.
Accountable to do their job the right way without using that pistol. You see what I'm saying? Without using those cuffs, without taking you and bringing you to a mental institute and shooting you up with something that you don't even know what it is. That's happened to me.
I'm sorry that you went through
Yeah,
that.
no, it's okay.
It's not okay,
It
honestly.
is okay.
I done been in a
I had to
police
go
car a
through it
good
in
amount
order
of
for God-
times. It's not fun.
You're
Yeah,
dangerous.
I had to go through it in order for us to be able to. We all had to go through it. Y'all been through stuff too, right? This is us coming together as one, saying we've been through it and we're gonna help each other get out of it. So like, if you guys had the opportunity now with knowing what you know and the power y'all have, all right. Those are the topics that you guys would be like, boom, like,
That's
okay, we can start making positive changes. We can start encouraging younger kids. Like, we want to be able to let you guys do birthday parties for the younger kids down at the studio, stuff like that, so that the younger kids coming up won't deal with going to a mental institute, won't deal with, being mistreated by a friend or being left behind by somebody or this, that, or the other, because we won't leave them behind.
So if there was something in the world you could change, what would it be?
Something in the world I could change is homeless animals, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking on that one.
You want to go first?
I gotta think for a second.
Like, they're thinking hard now.
Oh, I have a good one.
I got another one.
I would say how lustful and how greedy this world is.
Amen, girl.
Another one. Oh, you want to go?
I was just gonna add on to that and say, spread more love. Like,
Spread it. Spread it like butter. I said like butter. That's not appropriate.
One thing I would want to change is to have my generation act like they got their head straight on and act
Oh my God, you
decent
ain't
instead of being
lying.
out in the streets, Act like a normal human being.
oh, yeah, he got one.
Oh, they ready now?
Yeah, finally they talking about themselves.
You gotta hold it up.
To pick up all the
Yo,
trash on these floors because it be dirty in these streets.
There we go.
You got one yet? Again? You got another one?
I was gonna say like they should lower some prices.
Lower the prices.
Honestly, I could say another one would be treating everybody the same, no matter race, sexuality, gender. What's the other one?
Lower gun.
And living environments, and helping people with their living environments. Cause
Lower guns, like guns.
why you whispering?
aspirin.
She said lower gun violence. And
Yeah.
another one I'm gonna say
I would love to say another one.
is to help your friends.
Corrupt government
Only if we could.
and police.
Not all police are bad though.
I'm saying, but the corrupt ones.
You right.
I want to arrest people for no reason.
That too. Open the mic. But another one I could say is just to honestly the school system. That's another one I could really say heavy is the school system because
Oh yeah, definitely.
I sadly go to Franklin, y'all. I know that's sad, boo-hoo. We ain't gonna talk about it though. And the teachers, they don't like their job. They will sit there and give you 2 pieces of paper and eat. This one teacher, no names, but he don't do nothing but eat and sleep. Like literally, he be in the back of the class snoring. Like he distracts me from doing my work.
The
And-
teacher?
yes, at Franklin, Mr. Smith. Yes, the first floor.
She naming them.
Oh my God, that man don't do nothing. His toes stay out. But let me just. But the school system, administrators, teachers, principals, and another thing about school, not being dirty. Like I personally dislike when kids they would throw stuff on the floor. They would just
Ooh.
the bathroom at Franklin.
Can I? When you're done, I would love
Go
to say
ahead.
something.
That just hurt
I
my
go.
feelings.
Take a break.
Okay.
At 5 o'clock, they're going over there. And then
I just
when
wanted
we
to
get
say
back,
though.
we're gonna swap
Can I
out
just say
and
one
let
thing
other
though?
people go.
I go to Phoenix Academy. Like it's alternative school. They got rats. They got rats, bro. There's rats in the school.
Yo, so this
I would consider that mercy, honestly. Edison's. Oh my God! No matter
Edison?
where you,
Here, my
no
bad.
matter where you walk in Edison, though, it will always constantly smell like pee. I mean, these teenagers went from being probably successful grown adults to little babies to the point where they start using the bathroom in the hallway
Oh
just
my
to annoy you.
God.
It's worse in the stairwell.
Monroe not better.
Monroe better.
Monroe not better.
Because Monroe's not better because they kick the students out and then they're out and they have nowhere to go when they're suspended. So now they're over at the studio during the day.
Doing nothing,
No,
sitting
they're
there.
not doing nothing. They're making music.
Look at him sitting there, leaning back.
Hey,
Hey, don't.
we gotta start somewhere, right? We keep preaching positive things, but are we?
When we
starting
take our break,
This gonna be a nice break.
all right, take the break. Bro, I'm hot.
Y'all did a good job. Good job. Yo, listen, all summer.
Yo, what's good, chat? How y'all doing, chat?
All summer. We're going to get some cake and stuff. Hey.
group.